On today's That Park Place Daily Countdown, an audit indicates the Walt Disney Company may have been engaging in state, local, and federal crime since 1967. A multi-level marketing company sponsors a Walt Disney World attraction. Aardman Animation assures everyone that they're doing just fine. Tim Allen confirms that Pixar is reversing a Lightyear decision. And World Celebration finally opens at Epcot. All that and more on today's That Park Place. Welcome and good morning to That Park Place. I am Jonas J. Campbell, and with me, as always, is Vash Sky. Vash, you doing good today?
I am doing just fine, Jonas. I actually ordered a little bit of something for Black Friday, and it finally came in, so I'm really excited about that.
Wow, that's a really long time for that to take. I hope it is everything your heart desires and makes you happy, if materialism makes you happy, Vash. All right. On that dark note, let's move on to all of our contributors from entertainment, streaming, theme parks, and video games for all the news that should be fun.
Number 1.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me the 12 crimes of the Disney Company. Hey, good morning, everyone. We're almost to Christmas. And guess what? The Disney Company is in a little bit of trouble. As you might have seen if you watched our live stream, which, by the way, we're doing a live stream tomorrow at 12, the Reedy Creek audit has come out, and things are not looking great for the Walt Disney Company. That audit went over the actions of the Reedy Creek Improvement District and the Walt Disney Company, allegedly doing a lot of things in tandem, one and the same. And if you watch that live stream, you know that Andrew from The Legal Mindset is an expert in special districts and the state of Florida, and he dropped by. In this story by LW Ghost, Legal Mindset's Andrew Esquire dropped a big summary of the many malfeasances of the Reedy Creek Improvement District and the Walt Disney Company. We're not going to go through them all in detail, but here we go. Number 1, theft and misappropriation of public funds, misuse of public position, bribery. 4, official misconduct. 5, breach of fiduciary duty. I'm going to stop doing that. Fraud and false statements. 7 and 8, which are public offering fraud, and MSRB, which is Municipal Securities Rulemaking Board violations, falsification records, securities fraud, misuse of federal funds, and 12, RICO. You might remember RICO, which is what Harvey Dent got all those mobsters on in The Dark Knight, or also, I believe he was a side character in West Side Story. We'll have a lot more to talk about on this situation as it develops, and we can't wait to see what happens from the state of Florida, or if Disney all of a sudden decides to withdraw their lawsuits. Either way, I highly recommend you check out the article and, of course, Andrew from Legal Mindset's video. But what do you think about the long list of potential crimes? Let us know in the comment section down below.
Number 2.
Hello, this is Lorena of the Lorena Creole YouTube channel, keeping it real when it comes to theme parks. And speaking of keeping it real, Walt Disney World has added the logo from the home fragrance company Scentsy to Storybook Circus. Coming to us from WDW Magic, Scentsy logo added to Dumbo attraction as part of Smellephants on Parade coming to Fantasyland at the Magic Kingdom. And as you can see, the marquee in front of Dumbo the Flying Elephant now has the Scentsy logo. Now, according to the article, when you enter Storybook Circus, Timothy J. Mouse is recruiting volunteers to go through this Smellephants on Parade. And yes, that is a play on the infamous Elephants on Parade montage in the original Dumbo animated film, which still gives me nightmares, but that's neither here nor there. So apparently it's like a smell a scavenger hunt that the article talks about, where they go through and find these different Smellephants, and they all have different kinds of smells. But in a nutshell, it's being presented by Scentsy, again, which is a multi-level marketing company like the likes of Amway, Herbalife, and etc. So very interesting. Is it something that you think children would even be interested in doing? And does the idea of a multi-marketing corporation sponsoring an attraction in the Magic Kingdom, is that concerning to you? Let us know in the comments.
Number 3.
Well, friends, brace yourselves for the most pressing news in the world of clay animation. Aardman, the beloved creators of Wallace and Gromit, have been caught in a bit of a clay-related kerfuffle. But not to worry, for the creators of these iconic characters have clarified this pressing situation. Hi folks, it's CC here for That Park Place with a Deadline story molded by the talented hand of Jake Cantor that hit the hobby shops in the Potter's Wheel. That's right. Recent reports suggested that the revered Aardman studio might be facing a clay crisis after its primary clay supplier, New Clay Products, shuttered earlier this year. The Daily Telegraph speculated that Aardman could be down to its last clay bits for just one more Wallace & Gromit film. That's depressing, right? However, in a well-crafted move that sculpted over the hearts of claymation enthusiasts worldwide, Aardman has stepped forward to confirm more clay dates in our future. Aardman assured everyone that they've got contingency plans in place and are smoothly transitioning to a new clay supplier. Amidst these clay-centered worries, let's not take for granted the recent success of Aardman. Their latest masterpiece, Chicken Run: Dawn of the Nugget, premiered at the London Film Festival. But seriously, let's stop pottering around and give credit where it's due. Aardman's portfolio extends to encompass many endearing characters, including Shaun the Sheep and the Timeless Morph. So while the prospect of a clay shortage might have sparked concern, rest assured, Aardman's creativity and animation magic will continue to flourish. So I have to ask you, are you excited for more clay magic in the future? The suspense is absolutely killing me. Oops, I need to be off for my mud treatment. But before I go, let us know your thoughts down in the comments section below.
Number 4.
Hi everybody, Tommy Tables here with some perplexing news, I suppose I could say. Apparently, according to Deadline this week, Tim Allen has said that Disney has reached out to him and to Tom Hanks about reprising their roles as Buzz Lightyear and Woody the Cowboy, respectively, in a Toy Story 5 movie. I'm a bit confused here. I remember Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. I don't recall that they've ever done a 4. Have they? Okay, that repressed memory is coming back. Anyway, Tim Allen apparently confirmed on The Tonight Show this past week that Bob Iger, head of Disney, said it was on, quote unquote. He said it was going to happen. They've reached out to Tom and I to reprise the roles. They're not saying anything about it. And he goes on to say that for people like me, it's just a little, you wonder if 4 was too many. Is 5 too much? Tim, I'm going to stop you right there. I would say that 4 was too many. That's my own personal opinion, of course. Nonetheless, Tim does go on to say that the writer of Toy Story 5 has apparently gone on record to say, quote, if I didn't get this right, I wouldn't do it. So Tim feels a bit confident in this. I'm a little less confident given Disney's abysmal track record. However, yeah, I mean, why not? Bob Iger's announced that they were going to do a Toy Story 5. If they can get Tim Allen and Tom Hanks back, that's already a step in the right direction, given the fact that they kicked Tim to the curb for the horrible Lightyear film, which bombed tremendously. Let us know your thoughts down below. Are you looking forward to a Toy Story 5? Do you think that they can go anywhere with this movie? Do you think it'll be better or worse than Toy Story 4? I'm not convinced we need another one. That's just me, but if you have arguments to the contrary, please leave those comments down below because I'd be very, very interested in reading them. Anyway, let us know your thoughts and hope you have a wonderful day.
Number 5.
Hello there, Vash Sky here with the next story, this time from Walt Disney World News today. Epcot construction walls move back again as World Celebration nears its opening date. So, for 4 years, people have been waiting for the entrance of Epcot to actually open. I know a lot of operations managers are very excited to have the front of their park back. We are finally getting our first glimpses of what this area is going to look like right here. Disney World News today has some amazing photos from the ground level, but I want to take you in the sky via bio-reconstruct. We can see right here, it looks pretty good, actually. A little bit underwhelming from what we maybe initially saw, but the redesign looks okay, and it looks very naturalistic with these kind of winding pathways and such. We can see right here, a lot of people were making references to this this front area from the sky. It kind of looks like Forky. We can see right here that they've also debuted the Walt statue. He's in a little bit of a different configuration than what we had seen in the initial photos released at D23 Expo. And, well, obviously they have made a lot of modifications to this area and the planning for it since that time, but you can see they've actually placed him on a bench instead of on these steps as you see here. You can see that they've actually had to add a step because, well, he was never intended to be on a bench. So instead of actually modifying or redesigning or re-sculpting a Walt Disney statue that maybe was more fitting for the bench, they decided just to add a step in its place. So this is a very interesting project, I think. I think a lot of people, because it's taken so long, are maybe just a little bit underwhelmed, but please let us know what you think in the comments below.
Can we just point out that he actually looks very sinister from almost every single angle? Even if you light him directly on, that's going to look weird.
It does look strange.
Go back one. This
Please.
is going to be the end of the video here. That one right there. That looks like a wonderful sketch of Walt Disney. And if the bronze or whatever this is made of looked that light in the areas where it was his head, yeah, great, sure. This looks like a great picture of Walt Disney. Making it into a statue from that pose, it's reminiscent of other things that we don't talk about on the channel.
Yes.
I shudder at the thought of somebody stretching a piece of white fabric between the heels of this statue right here. I don't know what they're thinking with these statues that are at a level where people can get to them and crawl all over them. I just see a lot of invitations to be disrespectful. And not that Walt Disney is somebody that we have to respect as if he's like George Washington or Frederick Douglass. But I think this is going to be a problem.
I think you're right, and I do agree with you. The lighting definitely does change him quite a bit. We saw from D23 Expo when they had this statue on display, the wild differences between camera setups and so forth. I think this will be continue to be problematic for sure.
Well, what do you guys think about this statue? Of course, let us know in the comments below. Like this video if you like this video. Share it out on social media if you know somebody who is interested in the Walt Disney Company or theme parks in general, or entertainment, and sometimes we do like to talk about video games. Of course, if you like what we're throwing down, subscribe to That Park Place for all the news that should be fun.
Thanks for watching That Park Place News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.